Okay. First of all, very good evening to all the participants. Very good evening to Director of this Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Youth Development for giving us in participating in this international conference opportunity to deliver lectures in this conference. So on behalf of NIT Uttarakhand, so I wish this conference, all the technical sessions and this keynote lectures will be very useful to all the participants, delegates who are going to attend in next 2-3 days. So first of all, I am basically electrical engineer. So when the institute approached us to deliver talk, so I thought what I can talk. It is a kind of non-technical talk for us. Normally, we are very much comfortable with the technical talk. So today I have tried to connect youth and technology. So first of all, I would like to start with this quote because last speaker ended her talk with quote. So first, I would like to talk start my talk with this technology makes it possible for people to gain control over everything except over technology. So today, how IT influences today's youth. So basically, I have arranged talks, all the slides from the internet and available resources. Thanks to internet and technology. Without technology, this talk would not have been possible for me. So I have to speak little bit about. I have planned to speak little bit about positive and negative impacts of technology on youth, and using the technology, how youth around the world they have what is that contributed for several applications, technological applications. So today's youth, they are we say that we can say that they are Gen Tech for good reason. So now in our today's modern world, technology has become a part and parcel of almost everyone's lives, especially the youth. So the technology we all connected nationally and internationally. It has also made our life easier. So we all stay connected due to the development of information and communication technology. So with this technology, the youths in the world they have changed the world with the green thinking, and then by developing enterprising solutions, preventing violence, robot assisted participation, multidimensional thinking. So these are the technology developed by youth from different part of the country. I will go through a few of this technology developed by the youth from different countries. So this is one particular slide I would like to show to all the participants that these are the younger youth champions of they have young innovators from across the Arab world. They put their creativity to service of their communities. So these 12 young innovators, so they traveled to New York in 2018 to share their project and their vision. These young people can help achieve sustainable development goals. So this is the one of the invention by him, Khalil, from American University of Beirut, Lebanon. So what he has invented his recycle lab. So recycle is the lab, the smart way to help Lebanese residents to sort their waste through mobile and web platform. So there is another technology developed by Salma from Tunisia. So she has developed a safe nest to help increase the awareness and ensure the safe public space. So she has developed mobile app which prevent sexual harassment in public places, and this app is a bridge between NGOs and victims of sexual harassment. So this is another technology developed by youth from Egypt. This his project is called as Money. So which is the uh, uh, communication which helps to communicate deaf blind people using various technologies such as what he has won. This is a globe and a smart bracelet. So in this particular invention, what he has done is he have made this globe for deaf and dumb people. If you push the button which is available in this technology, it will speak a letter written here. So it will be easier for deaf and blind people to communicate with the external world with his invention. So we know that India is home to biggest technology talent pool. So this can be witnessed across the world today because most of the Indian origin techies are the CEO or vice president of the many software companies in Silicon Valley, US. So how many of you know uh, Indian based company who are excelling in India? So there are few companies are there which are these are the companies Zomato, Swiggy, InfoEdge, Nirmaya, GoBio, Tata Digital. So these are the why I want to highlight is we are very proud. Uh, we are very proud on when Indians are that is when Indians are becoming global leaders in outside in India. So, but these are the Indians. They are here and helping or contributing the development of the our nation. So, she is then another example of youth from India. She is the youth climate champion, which is she is the first Indian UN Development Program youth climate champion. So with this title, what she will do, she will have to, she has the responsibility to interact with people, young generation, to raise awareness around climate crisis, global warming, and biodiversity loss and their impact. So now let us talk about impact of technology today and tomorrow. So let us talk about positive impact. So we know that nowadays everyone during this pandemic time last 2 years, so we have been using our technology like laptops and mobile phone and our tabs very effectively and very frequently. So without mobile phone, without so even it would not have been possible. Our lectures also we have taken our lectures through online medium. We have also conducted our examination through online medium. So it helped a lot. So it helped them us to continue our learning. So it didn't stop our learning. So it helps us to continue our learning through online platforms, various tools, and then preparing for technical careers, and then which also helps us to improve our multitasking and then visual spatial development and problem solving and decision making. So this is the one particular statistics which I got from International Telecommunication Union. So the internet usage has increased tremendously during this pandemic time. If you take the this particular figure one from 2017 to 2021. So the 2017 the percentage was 45% only. So in another 5 years, especially 2020 and 2021, it has increased gone up to 65%. So without internet, so nowadays it has become our part of life. So even it is internet facilities available in our mobile phone. if we have a tab, we have also internet facility, even office, everywhere we are living with internet. So particularly, I want to highlight the percentage of individuals using internet from 2021. Okay, if you see the x-axis, the labels which are the countries in the different part, like African, and then Commonwealth countries, then Europe, America, developed country, developing country, least developing country. This is isolated islands. So these are the different percentage of individuals using internet in 2021. So if you look at the developed countries, so of course the percentage of individuals using internet is more compared to developing country. So the previous expert also talked about gender parity in usage of mobiles and internet also. So this is the one particular slide which shows the percentage of female and male population using internet in 2020. So there are gender parity is more in African countries. If you take the Africa, the gender difference is male percentage of using male and female is male is 35% and female was only 24%. So still the female population, percentage of female population using internet is very low in countries like Africa and Arab states. So, but compared to in America, US and developed countries, there is no much difference in the percentage of population between the female and male. So we know that the young people more connected, more connected than the rest of the population. So with this particular slide shows the how many of percentage of young people connected with the rest of the population across the world, starting from Africa to developing country, developed country, Arabic states and ASEAN Pacific and Europe and developed. So this percentage of individuals using internet in 2020, especially particularly youth people, are more connected than the rest of the people. So this is the another statistics I want to put in front of the participants, that the teens, social media and technology. So what is the percentage of teens using social media and technology? Nowadays it is very high. This as per the statistics of 2018. So the YouTube percentage use of YouTube was 85%. So Instagram was 72, Snapchat 69, Facebook 51, and what it shows is, so teens are mostly using online platform, or online platforms are most popular online platforms among teens. These are the YouTube, Instagram, and Snapchat. So we are spending the youth are spending more time such kind of online platforms. This statistics shows online the high percentage of teens are using online platforms. So this is lower income countries. Teens are most likely than teens from higher income households use Facebook. So this is some comparison between the teens from lower income countries and higher income countries. Of course, the higher income countries, the teens are more using more online platforms compared to lower income countries. So this is the another statistics. This is another way of presentation of lot. Tushar Sri Mukherjee presented that the smartphone users. So the smartphone among the teens are more. See the comparison between the US teens, boys, girls. This is statistics from US teens. So of course, the statistics number is very high because of this developed country, and then most of the teens are using mobile phone in their day-to-day life. So now I would like to highlight the impact of excessive use of technology on the youngsters. So now the world has become obsessed with the technology. So our dependence on technology, even if you whenever you woke up, you are using mobile phone, and then when you are day of the end of the day, so we are also using mobile phone. So without our technology made us dumb. So rather than more self-aware. So this consumption of technology among the teens and youngsters nowadays is equivalent to gluttony. So we know that this technology captured all offices, homes, relationships, and academics. So nowadays the youth has become severely unapologetically attached to technology. So which also put the youth in depression and anxiety and distracted minds and loss of creativity. So what is the solution for this? So we have to optimally use the technology. Otherwise, there is no shortcut for. So what we have to be, because if you take the era of before pandemic and after pandemic. Before pandemic, we used to say to our children that don't use mobile phone, don't use tab, don't use a tab. So but after during pandemic, so maybe in March 2020 and April 2020, so we forcefully we have to give, because most of the colleges and the institutions and the schools, they have started their online classes. So initially we were uh, we were struggle to adopt the online lectures or online classes. So slowly we got used to it, and then we managed, and then we have usually picked up how to use these online platforms, and without so we have successfully continued uh, our learning. So at the same time, now we are again, all the colleges and the schools are open. So now we have to use the technology wisely. So we have to use you select the how many hours you are using mobile phone. So you evaluate how many hours you are using mobile phone. So you try to reduce the number of hours you are using mobile phone, and you can remove all your apps, all your games in your mobile phone, and then you don't use your mobile phone as a alarm clock. So like this, there are some tips are there to optimally use your technology. So I just want to highlight the negative effects of this technology on younger children and teenagers. Lower attention span, increased risk and lack of privacy, risk of depression, obesity, falling grades, bullying, and social interaction. So these some of the points were highlighted our previous experts, that nowadays if we go to one's house, most of the children are not come forward to speak with our relatives. So this is, I think, most of us we have observed in our family life, that most of the children are not comfortable in talking to elders. When we go to their home, they always play with their mobile phone or tab, whatever available gadgets in the. So these are the uh, negative impacts of technology on kids and teenagers. So it is the responsibility of parents how to optimally use the technology, how to make this technology as a positive effect. So this is another study or another report which I have come across before the talk. So how, because why I have, because I want to end my talk with the engineers, because engineers also youth, because they are the age band between the 18 and 21. So how many of our engineers, which, because in Tamil Nadu, we know that we have more than 450 engineering colleges are there. If you take the engineering colleges, 100 minimum 500 or 200 students. So we are producing more than 1 lakh engineers per year in Tamil Nadu itself. So, but our youths are how many of them really employable? Employable. So employable means, of course, they should have the communication skill, technical, and then relevant skill in their particular discipline. So, but if you say the statistics, of how many of them, so 33.84% of engineers are uh, only employable. So around 3% of engineers uh, possess new skills in areas such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, data engineering, and mobile technology. So these are the latest technology. So which our youngsters or youths who are in the age of 18 to 21 are pursuing any mission master's courses, or so these are the skill sets are required in order for them to get employment. So when we compare this proportion of engineers who are good in programming skills compared to India, so US has more engineers are uh, having these skills, good programming skills compared to India. So at much higher percentage of Indian engineers cannot write even error-free code. So you may say that, sir, our engineers are working in many software industries in US. Even in India also, many engineers are working in software industries with a good programming skill. But what is the statistics tells about that? This is the statistics conducted in the colleges around in India in the year of 2019. So only 40% of engineering graduates are end up with doing internship, and 32% project doing beyond coursework. So with this slide, I would like to end my talk. So you have to use the technology both positively, take it positive, how this technology can be used for our improving our skills, knowledge, and not for the uh, negative purpose, like spending more time on this social media and other things. But I am not saying that they are wrong. They are wrong. They are not useful. But you spend time, your limited time, or you measure your time, the usage of this, spending your time in front of the social medias. So with this, I would like to thank you, the organizer, for giving this wonderful opportunity for sharing my thoughts and in front of the participants. Thank you very much.